Hey, it's Ann Carden here, and I want to talk about how you can 3 to 20 times your coaching, consulting, or professional services fees, and maybe even land clients in the next 30 to 90 days at those new prices. How would this impact your business? How would it impact your life? You know, the reality is you probably have these really ultra premium high ticket clients already sitting in your network, already sitting in your audience, already sitting on your email list. And you might be saying, really, Ann, I'm not sure about that. Let me show you what I mean. Often, when you are leveling up your prices, so I like to help clients 3 to 20 times what they're charging. You now have to change a few things in your business to not only be able to get those premium fees, but also to attract different clients. But also, often, those clients are hanging out already in your network. It's just your message hasn't been dialed in to resonate with them, and your offer hasn't really been something they really wanted, and so you're not even seeing them. They're not even paying much attention to you, but they're there. They are there. So when you can change some things in your business and you can dial in the 4 keys that I'm going to talk about, the 4 shifts that you can make in your business, you can often find these clients kind of hiding out right in your own backyard. So how can you do this? Well, the first thing you have to look at is your very high ticket clients are not going to want the same thing that you've been selling. All right? They have a bigger problem. They have a bigger pain. They're looking for a better solution. That's the first thing to realize. So a lot of times, if you're a coach, a consultant, or I say a professional service provider, and you've been in business for a really long time and you're really good at what you do, you might be charging kind of those same fees that you started out with. Maybe you haven't changed your fees very much because you haven't changed the perception of your offer. When I first started out 10 years ago, I could help people add $100,000 or maybe even $500,000 to their business in, let's say, 12 months. But as I got better as a coach and a consultant, I helped people add millions to their business in 12 months. So my results got much better as I became better. So you've probably done this too. But if you don't increase your fees to reflect that, then you're still selling to the same people. So if I am selling, I can help you add $500,000 to your business, or I can help you add $1 million to your business, which has a higher perceived value? Well, of course, the $1 million, right? Think about one of my clients. When she came to me, she was selling her services for $9,600. That was her top offer. She was a business coach, and she was in a coaching program, in a group program, but no one bothered to see the results she was getting her clients. No one bothered to even take a close look at how she was selling her services or what she was selling them for. And she was getting her clients these amazing results. And as she got better, she was getting them even better results. But nobody helped her change any of this up. And so she was frustrated because she actually felt like she had outgrown the client she was working with. Like she had evolved to such a point she really didn't enjoy the client she was working with. She felt like she was more valuable than that in the marketplace. She also wasn't hitting her goals. She wasn't reaching the goals that she wanted in her business. She wanted to scale into multiple 6 and 7 figures, and she was stuck around that, right about that $100,000 mark, and it wasn't going anywhere. And it wasn't going anywhere because no one was looking at the value that she was now bringing to the market, and they weren't helping her increase and change her business to reflect that. So we packaged up 2 new offers for her, a $34,000, a $45,000 offer, and in just a couple of months, like 60 days of getting the things in place that I'm getting ready to talk about, she was able to close several $100,000 in brand new clients. Now, was there any magic to this? No. It's just she was already great at what she was doing, but she didn't have her offer structured in a way that those high value premium clients would want to work with her, and she wasn't positioned right in the marketplace to attract those high value premium clients, and she didn't have the right message dialed in to make them believe that she could get the results that she wanted to get them. And all of those things were off. And so she was still getting the low value clients that she didn't enjoy working with. And this happens all the time. As you get better, as you evolve in your business, a lot of times people don't know how to bring up the perceived value of what they're selling. They don't know how to restructure and repackage that, and they end up just kind of staying in the same place. So the first thing is look at your offer and look at the results that you provide to your clients, and have you increased your fees to be congruent with those results. See, if I'm still selling those low-end fees that I used to sell when I first started out, and now I know the results that I help people get, it would be such a disconnect. It would be almost ridiculous to charge what I was charging compared to what I charge now. So you are probably sitting in the same place if you want to increase your fees, but you haven't done it or it's not happening. So look at the value. How can you increase the perceived value of your offer? Now, the other way that you can increase the perceived value is maybe you can get people faster results now than you used to be able to. So maybe where it used to take me 12 months to get those results, I've now dialed it in, and I'm so good at it that now I can do it in 3 months or 4 months, okay? So take a look at this in your business. Now, does that mean that you have to cut your fees because you're spending less time? No, the value is still there, right? The value is still there. So it's just how you have it structured and how you have it priced. All right, once you determine what your offer is now going to be that can warrant those prices, now you've got to think about who are the perfect clients for that. And as you have gained experience and you've been able to get incredible results, think about those clients that you got those incredible results for, and map out in great detail what they were all about. Where were they when they came to you? What were the characteristics of them? And I'm not just talking about the demographic and the client avatar here. I'm talking about their profile. If you really dig deep into what made them a great client, what got them those results, what was different about them than other clients that you've worked with, this is how you can really figure out who those dream clients are. And when you figure this out, you can actually put all of this into your marketing message so that you actually pull them out and they self-identify. Does that make sense? So you've got to have the right language that's not only going to speak right to those ideal clients, but it's also going to have them go, oh my gosh, she's clearly talking to me. All right, I might be talking to you right now with what I'm saying. You might be saying, wow, I never realized I could do this. I would like to do this. Yeah, what she's saying makes sense. And that's what you want, right? So you want to really understand those clients. You also, though, want to call out the right people. So I know, for example, if I'm working with a coach, a consultant, or a professional service provider, and I'm going to help them increase their fees by 3 to 20 times, I've done this enough that I know exactly where they need to be in their business. I know what to look for. I know the little nuances and the little details to see if they're the right client, if they're the right fit, so that I can deliver on the results that I promise. Because if you don't have this dialed in, then you can't really make promises about something. But I know if I have my dream clients, I know the people that I can help get these results for. When I am very specific about that and I know that in my head, now I can make sure that the clients I'm bringing in will get those results. And I'm very confident that with the right people, I can get them those results over and over and over again. So you have to determine this for yourself. Who are those dream clients for that new offer at 3 to 20 times more than what you were charging? All right. Then you've got to make sure you get the message dialed in and you get very, very clear to speak their language and speak right to them. Both of those things. You have to speak right to them and you have to speak their language so that they're going, oh my gosh, she's talking to me. Okay. Wow. This is totally resonating. The next thing that you have to do is you have to get positioned in the market with your new perceived value, with the new offer that you provide to clients. It has to be clear so that if they can say, oh, I like that. I would love to be able to 3 to 20 times my fees and land high-paying clients in the next 30 to 90 days. Yeah, that would be amazing. That's what I want, right? How can you do this too? Or I might get people that look at that and go, yeah, I'm not real interested, or, oh, sure, I bet. See, those aren't my ideal clients. With the skeptics, right? The scarcity mindset people, they're not my ideal clients. So I want my message to pull the people that go, heck yeah, I want to do that. And I actually want my message to repel the people that go, I don't care about money, I just care about serving. Now, of course we want to serve. We're talking about raising your fees with high integrity here. Massive integrity, okay? I'm not talking about being scammy. I'm talking about being able to deliver the result you say you can deliver. So I'm talking, it has to be in total integrity. But I want people to say, not for me. I want to do little courses and low ticket things, and I want to have 1 million funnels, and I want to work with 1 million people in a group at, $197 a month, and I want to have a membership for $67. Those are not my perfect clients, and I'm okay with that. You need to figure this out in your business as well. And it's okay to repel people. That's really what great marketing does. It attracts and pulls the people that are your premium people, and it repels the people who are not. All right? So your offer has to be changed, your message, your positioning has to be changed, your ideal clients have to change. Now, once you have those people coming to you and booking on your calendar or getting into your inbox, or however you have your clients, your prospects, I should say, come to you, now you want to be able to have them pre-nurtured before they book. And what I mean by that is you want to have great content out there that's teaching them in great detail not only what you do, but how you can help them get the results that you help them get. All right? Just like I'm doing with you right now, I'm walking you through in great detail how I do this with clients. I have to look at, okay, what kind of results have you been getting your clients? Is your pricing reflecting that? How can we make that shift? And who are you working with? Are you still targeting the wrong people? How can we make that shift? And then let's figure out the messaging and the positioning and the marketing that has to go into that to get you those premium clients coming to you, booking on your calendar, getting into your inbox. But the other piece of this is I like people that are pre-nurtured. And pre-nurturing comes to having great content out there so that people can easily check you out and they can easily go and see how you do what you say you can do. And when you do this, and again, I'm doing it right now in this video with you, I'm walking you through the process. When you do this, they will be able to go, oh, she's exactly the person that I need to work with to do this. That's what you want. So you want them to come to a sales call with you, pre-nurtured, ready to buy. They're eager. They know you're the answer. I can't tell you how many times people get on calls with me and they go, I know you're the exact person I need to work with. I went out and consumed tons of your content over the weekend when I first came across you because I liked what you were saying and I wanted to make sure that you were the person that I thought could help me. And then they book on my calendar and they buy, and it's the easiest sale in the world because they're already practically pre-sold. And they're pre-sold because I have stuff out there that resonates with them and clearly articulates the value that I provide and how I help them get the results that I help them get. All right, so your sales process. So you've got your offer that has to be dialed in. You've got your marketing system that has to be dialed in. All those little moving parts I talked about. Your who, your what you're saying, your positioning, and then you've got to get visible in front of them. They've got to know about you, right? So you need a strategy to do that as well. But then you've got to have the sales process dialed in so that you're getting in front of the right people, you qualify them. There's a whole system here that you need to have in place. So, but the main thing is that when you're getting on a call with someone, you've pre-nurtured them to the point that they're practically sold and you know you have a qualified buyer. Now, the other piece of doing this is you also want to be able to get those clients, right? And I said in 30 to 90 days. So how do you do this? Well, when you've got all of those things dialed in the right way, guess what? These people are probably already sitting in your network. You're probably already connected to them. You maybe even have them on your email list. But see, up to this point, everything you were doing wasn't really resonating. They were kind of above what you were selling. They were kind of above what you were talking about. They were beyond what you said you could help people do. But they're out there and they're in your backyard, I will tell you that. But when you change everything up, now when you get back in front of those people with your new message, with your new offer, with your new results that you can provide, when you change this all up, all of a sudden those people will sort of like come out of thin air. Because all of a sudden now you're talking to them. You're offering them something they want. That's different, right? So by getting in front of people with the right message, with the right offer, with the right positioning, all of a sudden you have just now up-leveled your clients, but you also are giving them an opportunity to say, wow, I didn't know you did that. Okay? And so they're sitting there and they're in your network. And I think about one of my clients, Amy, who came to me and she was charging $3,500 for a 90-day offer. And she was taught that from a coaching program. But she talks about how she was cutting her prices and to land clients, and she didn't enjoy the clients she was working with. And when we started working together, Amy had an opportunity from her network that came to talk to her. And Amy would have still been charging those low fees. Now, she did say that she was going to increase the fees, I think double of what she had been charging to land this client. But I said, Amy, this is a $50,000 offer. This isn't a $3,500 offer. And all I had to do was show Amy the value that she was providing and the results that she was providing and what that was going to be worth to that client. And we rewrote that proposal to charge $50,000. And when the smoke cleared, when it was all said and done, she ended up closing them for $48,000. 13 times more than she had ever made on a client before. And it was all because of how she had her offers structured. But this person this client that she landed for $48,000 was sitting right in her LinkedIn network, right in there, all right? And so what I'm telling you is these people are sitting in your backyard too. They're sitting in your network, but they haven't self-identified because you aren't attracting them. When you get all of these pieces in place, you'll find that not only will you be bringing in those dream clients that you know you can get amazing results for, but you'll find that you'll be able to get your clients better results, and typically faster, because now you're bringing in the right people. So I hope this is helpful. Take a look at these things in your business. Take a look at your offer. Is the pricing and the value that you provide, is it congruent? Does it need to be changed? Look at your clients, who you're marketing to, and do you have a great marketing system dialed in that's attracting those more premium clients? And can you even find them in your network? And then do you have a sales process dialed in? And are you pre-nurturing those clients in your marketing so that when you are getting on calls with those people, they're the right people? Get these things in place and you can land clients for 3 to 20 times more, or even more than that, in the next 30 to 90 days. I'm Ann Cardin. I hope this has been helpful. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I would love for you to give me a heck yes. I'm going to go 3 to 20 times my fees and get those big clients. You have an awesome day. Bye-bye.